Hello everyone, PolishLynx here, and let's continue the amazing story of Narcissu. Side second, we went to the top of the hill, probably to complain how God works. We'll see. For some reason, I began crying. Being nearby and able to do nothing, I came to know how powerless I was. It started to get light, and looking up at the endless sky, I was overcome with sadness. No matter how much I thought, I couldn't come up with any decent reasons to pull her back. If Himeko-san herself had decided, then I might not have any right to interfere. But even if it were so, even if I didn't have a reason for why I should pull her back, because I will also be sad. Not some random person. Because I, myself, would be sad. Because this me here wanted her to stop. Even if that were mine. Even if it were just the one-sided ego of the one left behind. Even if I could bear my own pain, because I can't bear another's, because the one living being sad, mean the ones remaining were pained the most. Moreover, for me it was still. Alois is impossible. Don't make such a face. When you make such a face, doesn't it make it hard for me too? If I were a saint, if my words were not simply for comfort nor a charm, but real magic, then now a miracle would happen. I'm sorry, Onesa. It would have been better if we hadn't become friends. The girl stood before me as I continued to cry, and she apologized sadly. Even though there were clear rules. If you come here, you can't make any friends, I said. I'm sorry. If I had followed it properly, Onesa wouldn't be crying. And then, once again facing the sky, the girl started praying. Facing the high summer sky that stretched out forever, she offered a prayer to the god who was probably out there. At that serious figure, the rosary I gave her in hand, believing that the simple Lord's Prayer was a magical spell, that figure. Enough. You don't have to pray anymore. Why? It's useless doing that. Finally, as a Christian, the words that shouldn't be said came out. So, stop. You can't be saved. No matter what you do, you will die. And then, even as a helper, even as Nell's best friend, Alois, the words that I must never say came out. I know. Then, why? It's not that. I don't matter anymore. Just for the crying on the sun. For her crying to stop. To quickly smile, like she always did. That's all I want to pray for. Why are you crying? Stupid. You didn't know? At a time like this, it's okay to cry. Himeko-san cried. In the place where it seems you could touch the sky, it was the third time she showed me tears. At such a time, what's what I should say? Just what would be kindness? Because I didn't know that. Simply so she would stop crying, even just a little bit sooner, so that her smile would return, even just a little sooner. Patting her back, just gently stroking, was all that I could do. Stop that. To be consoled by a middle schooler. I didn't lead such a pathetic life. Don't worry about it. Going by history of sickness, I'm older than you. What's with that? You're the younger one. The blue-purple dawn sky grew white and changed to a sunrise. The wind then began to blow from the valley, made a lonely sound. Himeko-san cried. The wind over the ravine also wailed. And probably I too was crying. I'm stopping. Saying complaints. As she spoke, she faced the sky and placed her hands together. Then this. I'm giving him back. Yeah. Without this, the effectiveness would be weaker, won't it? Then she hung the rosary I returned on her neck. From this high place, to an even higher towards the sky, she offered a prayer. Listen well, because you seem to be hard of hearing. I've come all this way to do it. It doesn't matter about me now. However, at the least, because of me, make it so that there are no people who will be forever pained. And even if it's just a bit sooner, let them recover. As if speaking to herself, Himeko-san coolly murmured. There were a number of other words continuing on, but for me, I couldn't hear what she was saying beyond that. Perhaps Himeko-san had made up with God. The expression was neither despairing nor compassionate. It was proud and could even be considered beautiful. And this was probably of those two she said would never meet. The one living's wish for those left behind. That's all of it. And then she turned towards me. So, for a cliched wish, were you disappointed? I gave my head a small shake. Even if I were called cliché, if I were in Himeko-san's position, would I have in the same way sincerely wished for those remaining behind? Setsumi, you are the witness. Yeah? Yeah. If the wish comes out wrong, next time, you say complaints in my place, okay? To God and all that. Was this the reason for taking me here? Well, half. And the remaining half, I guess, is a secret. Indeed. Saying that, she thought for a moment. Magic. It's like that. Magic? Yeah. Even if there's no effect now, definitely later it should work. Once again, under the morning sky, we hit the roads. Within that, with lunch bag from a convenience store in hand, Himeko-san whispered. For now, I'm going to add one to the rules. Rules? Yeah, that it's okay to make friends. Then, taking the rosary from her pocket, really, I could have given you this rosary, but looks like I still need it, you see. As she spoke, she moved it from her neck to decorate her chest. That's why for Setsumi, I give a different thing. A different thing. Yeah. The one who decides is you. And now the roadster drove on from the slope rode slowly toward the city. Gripping the wheel was Himeko-san. Not in pajamas, but the usual Himeko-san I knew. What was different from all the times before was the rosary visible on her chest. Hey, Setsumi, let me say one thing. From here on out, no matter who you choose, at the very end, you mustn't give all the way to even your heart. What's this about? It's far, for now. I'm sure you'll be fine. In the end, you will be able to smile. That probably was what she mentioned before. The so-called magic. Well, she smiled at the end. Okay. Yes, there was crying again for some time. But let's leave the last chapter, probably the last chapter of this game, for the next episode, which will probably also be the last episode. So, see you in the next one. Bye.